somehow. It provides you with food, right? Grain. Oh shit, I just ran out of... I'm out of food! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no 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 no. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pompeii, the legacy. I'm gentlemen. Well, today we're returning back to this magnificent city builder where you have the job to rebuild the legendary city. The gem of the empire, destroyed by either nature or gods. Till this day we are not sure. Or are we? Well, it depends. But, well, basically, this is an alternative story. Because if you don't know, in reality, Pompeii was never rebuilt. It was completely devastated by the volcano. And, well, in this game, your job is to rebuild the city. Make sure that the empire will acknowledge your status as the best governor in the entire empire. Now I'm saying welcome back because I used to play the demo version of the game long time ago, and today we are starting in the early access version of the game. If you want to give it a try yourself, you know what to do. There's going to be a link in the description below as always. Please keep in mind that this is early access, so the footage you will see may be subject to change in the future. And also this is a solo project, at least from what I'm aware. Mostly the development was made by one guy. The developer who also participated in the creation of a game called, if I'm gonna recall it correctly, Patreons. So yes, there's going to be a lot of similarities between this and that game, but in the end, mostly of this project was done by a solo developer. So without further ado, man, let's roll ourselves. Okay, we got a campaign, we got a sandbox, and we got creative mode even. That's nice. Of course, we're gonna try to go with the campaign, because the city is way... Okay, that's new. Ah, so we actually got different families to command. Okay. The Giuri family, the Veti family, the Holconi family, and the Flavi family. Okay, so each of them have different attributes. On install generate plus 5 denarii per week. Buildings upkeep cost reduction by 5%. Gain a 500 denarii treasury grant every 2 years. Depot storage capacity increases by 25. Tax collection continues during unrest. Oh. Okay. So I'm guessing this is like the difficulties, but then again this doesn't have any sense because this one starts with 4,000, this one starts with 5,000, this one with 4,500. Crop yield for own farms. Food yield from the gatherer's hut. Farms suffer less impact from pest outbreaks. Okay. 5% value when trading food goods. Unlocks an overseas trade route a year. Trade ships move faster. Research costs for cultural buildings minus 10%, 10% shrines costs less to build delicate objects plus traditional environment, decorative reduce temples and shrines. Okay. So, which one we should try to go with? Now, when it comes to things like this, I like to pick something that I cannot exactly supplement with, let's say, research or, let's say, the amount of buildings, if that makes sense. So, for example, bigger crop yield. Well, whatever, but then for example you have this one which tax collectors continues during unrest. So that's I think quite a powerful bonus. Farms and fisheries are constructed faster. Okay, whatever. In the longer run this is not going to be that big of a benefit. Fishing output is less affected by storms. Okay, so it depends on how much we're gonna rely on fish. Farms suffer less impact from pest outbreaks. Okay, so that's pretty random and I'm guessing it's gonna be pretty good. Yield from gatherer's hut. Yeah, well, whatever. This one's like more longer term, right? Because we're gonna get more money from taxes. The upkeep of buildings is going to be less, which we're gonna have. Apparently, this is all of the buildings. We're gonna get a small donation every 2 years, so that's okay-ish, I guess. Storage capacity increases by 25%. Frankly speaking, I do like to have a bigger storage because then I can prepare supplies. And even if I'm gonna get, let's say, a pest outbreak or a plague or something like that, then don't really matter because I'm just gonna rely on my supplies. Trade value with trading food goods. I was never a big fan of trading food in games like this, and I've played for the entirety of Pharaoh, Zeus, Emperor, and a little bit of Caesar. I never actually finished the entirety of the Caesar game, but I'm sure, okay, I've traded beer and wine in some of them at the beginning, but later on you rely on more, let's say, valuable assets and goods to trade. So food is like, here, whatever, I guess. Locks overseas trade out area. Not quite sure how that thing is gonna help me. Trade ship moves faster on all routes. That actually could be very good. Loses risk of ship losses due to piracy. That's also pretty good. And research cost, okay, the first one is like, okay, whatever. I'll get there anyway. Tempest Shine costs less to build. Not gonna build that many, I think. Decorative objects. That's, frankly speaking, quite a good thing, I believe. Decorative structures cost... Okay, so this one is like the worst, I think. The Flavy family is the worst one so far. Holocony is, I think, okay-ish. And I think the demo version had the Julie family. So we're gonna try to go with the Julie and see how far we're gonna go with that thing. Oh, great, I also have this thing. Flag shape. Seriously? You can have the two founders of Rome on your family symbols? Intriguing. Cool thing about this, you can even pick the material. Nice. Okay, statue model. Yeah, let's go maybe with this one. Statue material. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with this thing. Okay, right. We got everything set up. So ladies and gentlemen, let's embark on this epic story. Rebuild the legendary city and claim our rightful place in Rome. Huzzah! Gulf of Naples. Well, that's a nice boat.
My sons, we are faced with a challenging yet noble task. One that will define the future and reputation of our family. The great Dominus Traianus Augustus, whose wisdom and mercy spread across our magnificent empire, has granted us a great honor. As the father of our family, I have been selected to manage a grand project, the restoration of our beloved city of Pompeii, which lies under the slopes of the majestic Vesuvius. I will lay the foundations and initiate the construction of the city, but it falls upon you, my sons, to complete my work. This is not merely about rebuilding stone walls and marble columns. This is about restoring the spirit of our city, a spirit that has never died, even beneath the ashes.
I'm not sure what's wrong with the sail, but okay. Choose location for your servants to build a city hall. Sure, give me like a minute. Right, so basically, if you don't know, there's not going to be different maps from what I'm aware. Maybe there's going to be like some changes later on, but basically the general purpose... Ho, nice! The basic general purpose of this thing is that it's all about Pompeii. So mostly the map is going to be the same. Most of the time, from what I'm aware. Alright, so where exactly are we gonna build this thing? Doesn't matter if you have to build it closer to water or not. City center, you're saying, right? Where we should try to build the legendary city center? Maybe somewhere over here? Oh, I have to build it for the south. Ah, so we have to stick to this area over here? Oh, intriguing. Okay, sure. You know what? Let's maybe... If I'm gonna have my harbor area later on over here, let's try to align this thing maybe somehow with the ship. Okay, so the ship is going to be the guiding length for now. How exactly am I gonna build this thing? Oh no, the first decision already, not sure what to do. Okay, we got some forests. Right, I think I will later on want to demolish this thing. So this thing could be potentially like the main city thingy. And then we could try to keep like the residents, I guess, on the opposite side of the river. Or maybe somewhere across the coastline or something like that. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna try to... Okay, don't move the mouse, don't move the mouse, don't move the mouse. Let's maybe build it for now over here as it is. Because I want to keep like some of the trees around here for starting resources. Do I want to rotate this thing? Yeah, I think so. That's gonna be probably a good idea. I should probably like establish like the main road of from the north to the south and from the west to the east. But yeah, like they have like the tools to do something like that. Because that's how the cities in Rome were built, right? Also, I'll have to put somewhere on that crossroads of those two roads, the forum. But, I mean, maybe a little bit closer to the center of the map. But, okay, whatever. Just build it on center over here. We're gonna worry from there. And here we go!
To the governor of Pompeii. In these challenging times, I entrust you with the most noble of all tasks. As my personal legate, you are sent to restore the greatness and splendor of our beloved city of Pompeii, which lies in ashes and awaits rebirth from the ruins of its former glory. The fate of Pompeii rests in your hands, and I hope that with your skill and courage, you will successfully lead this mission. By your side will be my loyal subject, Publius Attianus, a man of great fidelity and capability. His experience and knowledge will be of invaluable assistance in this grand endeavor. Trust in him, as I trust in you. To ease the beginning of this journey, I am sending you resources, which you will find essential in the initial days of rebuilding. Use them wisely.
Aye, Imperator.
Imperator Trajanus Augustus.
Okay.
To attract workers to the city, we need to have empty houses. We also need shelters for the city's slaves. Plebeians, along with slaves, will arrive by land and sea. Our first mission is to order the construction of 2 shelters for the slaves and 2 insulas for the plebeians.
Okay, I'm just checking they have like walls over here. Like, should I worry about building walls in the later on? Fortuna Temple, schools, Shrine of Mars. Right, hold on a second. Can I pause the game? Okay, I paused the game. Where is the research thingy? I don't see Empire. No trade port. Yeah, okay, whatever. Government. Ah, there it is. Okay. So, do we have walls? That's an important question. Listen, just in case, if I have to build fortifications, I want to know, can I build walls? Well, for now, I don't see any walls around here. And as you can see, like those of you who played Patreon, those of you who played, if I recall the other game correctly, Aquatica, I think it was? Something very similar to like a city building, but basically on water. Then this tech tree should basically ring a bell, right? Because as I said, the developer of this game was part of the original team who did Patreon as well, which was like a it was like a city builder with, let's say, more advanced options than Banished, if that makes sense. It was something like between Anno and Banished, maybe this way. Right, so the game wants me to build insulas and wants me to build shelters. Alright, what about roads? Can I worry about roads for the... Ah, okay, construction is free. Awesome. So I can rely on the foundations of the city with free roads, and then we could try to actually like worry about the other stuff. Also, I like that there's like some old roads around here, so it could give me like a basic idea of how we could try to develop this thing. There we go. Alright. So they want to follow the roads that the game had, or they want to do something else? Well, that's probably a very good question. How are we gonna develop this thing though? Sometimes I'm not quite sure. Because from one side I want to build something grand, something astonishing. But from the other hand, I'm not quite sure what to preserve and what not to preserve. If that makes sense. Okay. Right, you know what? I'm gonna do something like this. 3 tiles on this side. Okay. So, from the center, I want to go 100. Oh, crap. Did I fucked up? Yeah, I fucked up. Because I moved the mouse to the side. Okay, so there's 97. So I have to add 2 more, right? Something like this. Okay, so 1, and now 100 on the opposite side as well. Who the fuck is laughing at me? 100 somewhere over here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, did I make a straight line? I hope I made... Oh, okay, so I'm still not connecting over here. So what, we have to do another 100? I don't think I can actually do 100. It's a little bit tight around here. 20. The mountain in the fucking middle. God damn it. Good. Throw the symmetry out of the window. We have more important things to worry about. The bigger question is, I'm not quite sure how big are the Archers of Victory. Like, if I will have to build one, can we build it over the road? Can I have like a basic idea of how big that thing potentially is? Oh, smart park section. Intriguing. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen some arcs around here. They were somewhere here and now I don't see them. God damn it. Oh well. We're gonna worry about that thing later on. Right, I made some basic layers of roads around here, so let's hope for the best. Okay, so we need shelter. Modest house where slaves live. So we're gonna live at the harbor. Okay, maybe for now, no. Like, once I'm gonna have some resources, we're gonna move some of the buildings around here. But for now, let's just try to keep it simple. How are we gonna do this thing, though? Right, I want to probably, like, the insula are gonna probably be already set in place. So let's maybe make some decorative paths around here right away, if that makes sense. Something like this. Okay? And then the insula can be, for example, like, I guess... Actually, no, let's keep this thing as the main decorative thing, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. Same thing on the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is going to be like a decorative thingy. I'm gonna put some decorations later on around here, but we could try to build houses on this side. Yeah, something like this I believe is going to be okay-ish. Yeah, should be fine. So build one over here and build the other one here. Does it make sense? I hope it makes sense. Construction. And now we play the waiting game on speed, because I do enjoy myself some speed and dedication. What the fuck are you going? Hey! Well, at least I don't have to worry. Ah. Oh great, this is a foreshadowing. Why is this selected? No, I don't want to deconstruct this thing. No. How did I deselect? Wait for slaves to arrive to start working. No! How did this actually? It's gonna give me free stuff. Fuck it. Destroy it. You'll be fine. I trust in you. You'll be fine. Just look out for falling down stones. And it started to rain again. Well, if that's not a foreshadow, I don't know what is.
Running short on slave labor. Build more shelters so the city can accommodate additional workforce.
The fuck you think this thing is, huh? Huh? Mr. Great Advisor? The fuck you think that thing is? Mr. Great Advisor? The Emperor himself have sent you on this mission with me, and you telling me this type of a bullshit? Hey! You got an achievement. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. I do enjoy the visuals of the buildings. And okay, we just have to wait for the other thing to get built. Hey! Maggots! The fuck? Can I tell you somehow to increase the speed of this thing? Where's the priority thingy? Move build. Ooh! I can actually move buildings? Hold on a second. What? Hello? Maybe it's blocked. Maybe I have to do some research first. Fine, I'll play along with you, pathetic game. Gods, almighty gods. Hey, slave encampments. Love it. Ta-da!
The new houses look nice. Father, but why is everything so muddy here? In Rome, the roads are made of stone.
My son, Rome is the capital of the empire. Here in Pompeii, we're starting from scratch. But don't worry, we'll have proper roads soon enough. First, though, we'll build simple dirt roads since we don't have enough stone for paved ones. Everything in its own time.
Sure.
The next task is gathering food. Before we can rebuild the city and establish production and trade routes, we must first ensure there is enough food for our people. While accompanying the Emperor of the Pannonian Valley, you witnessed firsthand how an army can sustain itself by foraging for natural resources. That knowledge will serve us well here.
The meadow and the forest are great sources of food, so we will build a gatherer's hut to collect food from the surrounding area for our city.
Sure. Already on it, boss. Already on it. They want to keep those buildings like stacked up like this, probably, maybe. I have to wait for like the other stuff, like shrines and whatever. Wait, can I actually research the shrines already? Quarry, that's gonna cost me 20. Okay, let's start to research this thing. We're gonna try to do some research already. Architects, let's see what else we need. Cover roads. Architect gives me what? Architect is coming to Pompeii and ensure that they're equipped with the necessary tools for the work. The fuck is that supposed to be? I need wells and I need shrines. Develop techniques to efficiently dismantle the remains of destroyed buildings, recovering valuable stone for reuse. Wait, so you destroyed that thing, or did you actually brought me stone back? Huh. Well, that's intriguing. Research complete. I wonder if I can actually, like, is the gatherer supposed to work on this thing or does he work in the
Great
city?
job so far, but there is still a lot of work ahead of us. We Romans cannot live on gathered plant produce alone. Our bodies also need meat. Now is the time to build a hunting camp and employ hunters who will supply us with meat.
Way ahead of you, old man.
Our supply of construction lumber is nearly depleted. It's time to establish a production chain that will provide us with enough lumber to continue building the city without interruption. Publius, explain to my sons how we will accomplish this.
To ensure we have enough wood, we will start by sending a few people to cut down trees in the forest. After that, we will build a sawmill that will produce planks from the wood. Finally, we will construct a forester's hut, which will generate wood on its own, so we won't have to keep sending people into the forest.
Sure. Right. Forester camp, service wood, and replenish trees ensuring steady supply of timber for your city. Sawmill, slaves, quarries. Okay. Wait, did I have the same thing when I was building this thing? No, just build a gatherer's hut and apparently you're gonna get food with that. Alright. So, we have to worry about planks right now. Sure. So I'm gonna build you here, I guess. Then build a sawmill. Okay, can you like not destroy too many trees around here, please? Since we have to destroy all of that thing. No, apparently we're fine. Okay, good. It's quite close to the storehouse over here, so we should be fine. If not, I'll just build another one somewhere over here. And do we have enough slaves? Total 24, employed 3, unemployed 21. Okay, I think we have enough. Get to work, maggots. In the meantime, I also have to get myself some quarries. Input 1 denarii per worker, 2 lumber per worker. Output is... Input is 5 wood per worker, and output is 7 lumber per worker. 1 denarii. 5 wood.
I noticed you haven't cleared any trees by hand just yet. Just select the axe icon near decorations and drag across the trees you want to remove.
Sure. There, happy? Really? Did you take into account how many fucking trees I have destroyed while building the road network? Didn't you? Well, whatever. Right. Okay, input is 3. Foster's is 3, so that gives me 15 wood. Input is 15 wood, it's gonna give me like 21 of that thing. Okay, so just in case... Does anything around here requires... Okay, lumber. Does anything around here requires just wood? Expect of the sawmill. Oh, wait, this one requires wood input. Okay. Right, so I have to keep in mind those production chains. Alright. Research advanced techniques for digging wells to clean water, enable households, improve civil... Okay, go with this thing. Enchanted stone harvesting from natural deposits found in the wilderness provide a 10% increase in stone collection. Number of lumber. Okay, this thing is going to be next. Right. Get to work, man. Wait, what was the second thing? Lumber chain. When a forestry and sawmill are built next to each other, lumber production... Oh! Does this count? That's it! Keep that thing for the future, I guess. And almost done. Come on, one more tree. Thank you.
We're now
What?
Father! Father! There's someone in the courtyard.
Execute him.
No need to be alarmed, boy. I'm Marcus Cornelius Sulla. Surely you've heard of the Sulla family. Our name is well known in Pompeii.
Marcus Cornelius Sulla. To what do we owe this visit?
Ah, the man favored by the Emperor himself to rebuild Pompeii. How fortunate you must feel. And yet, how undeserving.
The Emperor entrusted this task to my family, and I intend to see it through. What is it you want, Sulla?
I'm here to remind you that the Sulla family has deep roots in this city. Far deeper than yours. Pompeii is not yours to rebuild alone. Remember that. Enjoy your moment. But know this. The Sullas do not forget when they are wronged. Power shifts, like the winds.
Father, What did he mean by that? I'm glad he's gone.
Nothing we can't handle, my son. But we must prepare.
We should build a prefecture and hire guards to ensure order in the city. Sula's visit raises the risk of sabotage. We need to be ready.
Sure. There it is. Prefecture. That building where workers patrol the area to prevent extractive fires while maintaining order and reducing crime in the surrounding neighborhood. Oh. I forgot how fucking small this thing is. That's what she said. Right, go with this, I guess. For now. And we're gonna try to develop some of this thing later on. Build a prefecture to prevent fire and crime. For now, the housing districts is more important, I think, to me. Because the rest of this is pretty basic, so I can rebuild it, I think, quite quickly. But, yeah. Rebuilding an insula, that costs a lot of construction materials. What about this thing? And this thing also costs a lot.
Father, I miss Mother and Sister. The house feels so empty without them.
I know, my son. I miss them too. But they will join us once we have built a strong and safe home here. For now, remember you are a Roman. Even as a child, you carry the strength of our people. Hardships only make us stronger.
Governor, I've prepared a report on the state of the city. You may review it together with your son. It will keep his mind occupied and teach him something valuable.
Sure. Governor panel. You mean this thing? Oh, we got a bunch of stuff over here. Holy shit, I actually didn't notice. Governing points. Alright. Family. Hey! Hi. How you doing? Is this supposed to be, like, expanding or something? First generations. Symbols. Family traits. Buildings. Army. Wait. Okay, I actually see how many upgrades we have over here. That's pretty nice.
We're consuming more food than we're producing. Consider upgrading workforce expansion at the hunting camp to increase the number of workers and boost meat production.
Sure, no problem. So basically, you upgrade this thing for a set of costs, and you're gonna get like additional resources, output, which is pretty fancy.
The city is growing steadily, but will soon need far more stone to continue building. Our current supplies won't last much longer.
Without enough stone, progress will slow to a crawl. What do you suggest?
We need to identify the best locations for quarries. I recommend we research more advanced techniques and tools. It will take time, but it's essential if we want to extract stone efficiently and ensure the city's continued growth. We currently have a shortage of slaves without assigned tasks. To address this, I recommend building a shelter to accommodate new arrivals. This will ensure we have the workforce needed to sustain and expand the city. From now on, I won't remind you of such shortages directly.
Thank God.
Instead, you'll be able to monitor this through the city's management interface. With all the necessary preparations in place, we now have everything we need to construct a quarry. It's time to build one and secure a steady supply of stone for the city's continued growth and development.
Quarries must be built against the edge of a mountain. Make sure part of the building is placed on the rocky slope.
Done it already. Low security level in part of the city. Oh! Well, that's new. Okay, that was basically not working in the demo version of the game. Sure. So I wonder I'm supposed to like build this thing across everything or just like covering certain buildings. Well, let's find out. Okay, so the core is gonna get built. Those things now can get destroyed and you get like one-time boost of stone, which is pretty fancy. I thought I would have to like work with this thing around for the deity of the construction of the great city, but okay, whatever. No, it's just a minor setback. A speed bump. A slotus pompous. Now what? Not quite sure. Right, just have to worry about expenses and stuff like that. So I'm wasting 8 coins per week? What? This thing is 2 coins. No coins. 3 coins. No coins. 2 coins. Okay, 2 coins. That's 5.
Father, I saw several people coughing and looking unwell as I walked through the city. Some were too weak to stand.
That's troubling to hear. It could be the beginning of an illness, spreading through the city.
It's likely a contamination issue. The lack of clean water could be the cause. Diseases often spread when people rely on polluted sources. I recommend researching ways to improve access to clean water. Once we've developed the proper methods, we can construct wells throughout the city. Providing clean water will not only combat the illness, but also improve the overall health of our people.
That sounds like the right thing to do. We need to act quickly before more people fall ill.
Sure. Working on that thing already as we speak. Right. What about the storage? Can I build like the storage over here? Sure. I think slapping this thing over here is going to be a good idea. So slap that shit here. So it's gonna take less time for the workers to bring the resources. Because my wild guess is that the resources basically go to like a global pool. Alright. Construct a well to provide clean water. Okay. Where's the well? Hold on a second, I'm looking for the well. There it is. Ah, okay. So it also has like a range of influence. How are we gonna do this thing though? I mean, I think it's easier to... Yeah, the wells don't have an actual upkeep cost. I can build them whatever I want and however I want. So this should be like the not the main priority, that's for sure. How the hell I'm gonna actually build this thing? Okay, I could try to make like some decorations maybe over here. So build one well over here. Ah, I see the problem. Okay. How I can actually build this thing without getting my ass...
To the governor
Hi.
of Pompeii. Your swift progress in developing the city of Pompeii has not gone unnoticed. The Empire now calls upon you for a critical task. Preparations are underway for a campaign in Dacia, and I have ordered the construction of key bridges across the Danube in Pannonia to ensure the swift advance of our legions. To achieve this, I have dispatched the workforce from the quarries near Rome to assist in the effort, leaving us in need of additional stone. I must ask you to gather 500 stone blocks from your newly established quarry and have them ready for transport to Rome. As a token of my gratitude, and to support the accelerated growth of your city, you should be rewarded with 1,000...
Aha! Now you're talking my language! Yes. Right, so how to deliver the Emperor 500 stone. Working on that department. In the meantime, I'm still have to figure out how to make this thing, like, symmetrical. It's 9 in length. 9, you say. So somewhere over here. Right? Yeah. So somewhere over there. Somewhere over here, you say. Ah, build it like this. So, basically... If I'm gonna do now... Where's the well? I've lost the well! God damn it. It's a little bit convoluted. Ah, there it is. Water supply. And let's build it on the opposite side, maybe. Like, I don't know, does usage of well has like a limit or something? This is just for upgrades, but the building itself does not have any upkeep. So I can just spam wells like crazy, I believe. Probably having them around is going to be a good idea in case of fires. Right? Since the wells don't cost me anything to build. I mean, they cost me to build, but they don't cost me anything to upkeep. So as long as they don't cost me to actually upkeep, then I can try to spam those things. And I'm guessing that a good idea would be to build them close to prefectures. I don't know if this is how it works, but basically in case of fire... What? Lumber. You don't have lumber? Ah, because you're missing probably like the storage depot. Don't worry, guys. Nothing's getting built. Alright, anything else I have to worry about? Crime risk. Oh, intriguing. Okay, destroy this road over here because I just wanted to use it as a line. As a guiding line. There we go. Okay, perfect. Right, anything else? Probably some research. Let's see. What else we could try to research? Architect? No. Lumber chain? Let's go with this thing because I want to see would all buildings actually get affected. Output 23.
This is a disaster. A boulder came loose from the hill and buried several slaves. We're struggling to dig them out in time. This could have been avoided with better oversight. I strongly recommend building an architect's office immediately. It will ensure the safety and stability of our construction sites.
While the architect's office is important, the people are frightened, and whispers are spreading through the city. They believe the gods are angry with us for disturbing the earth. To restore order and calm their fears, we should build a shrine first.
Master, I understand the people's fears, but without proper architectural oversight, this could happen again. The safety of our workers must come first.
Both of you make good points. However, the people's faith is fragile, and fear is a dangerous thing in a city. For now, I'll build a shrine. Let's give them a sign that the gods are with us. The Shrine of Fortuna could calm their uncertainty, but rest assured, the architect's office will not be forgotten.
Sure. Let's first build the shrine. Don't worry about the actual physics around here, shall we? Concerning the Shrine of Fortuna. Right, so where are the gods? Okay, so that's the range. Upkeep is how much? Input is 1 denarii per worker. Okay. Alright, this thing is, I think, a little bit bigger of influence range than I have remember. So, if I build it like this, is this going to be a good idea? Hard to say, but let's try to build something. Same thing will go on the opposite side, I guess. So, here. Because later on I want to remove the slave houses from here. We're gonna put them in a different place. And for now, I think I can actually afford 2 shrines, okay? I may be poor, but I'm not that deaf.
Gathered as ordered,
Good.
Governor. The Emperor will be pleased, and our contribution will aid Rome's great endeavors.
Indeed, the Emperor recognizes diligence and service to Rome. He sends his gratitude, Governor. And as a token of his appreciation, grants you an additional 1,000 denarii.
Huzzah! Love money.
This shrine stands as a testament to your wisdom, Governor. Fortuna watches over those who honor her, and now her presence will bring protection and luck to those who labor in the quarry and beyond. Let this be a place where fears are aced and fortunes are made.
Sure. Anything else I'm supposed to worry about? Not enough plebeians available to
Now
work.
that the workers are calm and production is stable, it's time to take the next step. Build an architect's office right away to ensure the safety and stability of all future construction projects.
As soon as I'm gonna find it... there it is. Building ensures rapid construction of nearby structures and strengthens their stability. Safeguards them against potential earthquakes damage after completion. Building ensures rapid construction of nearby buildings. Oh! Okay, I wonder if this thing actually works. Because if it works, then I should probably like start with, if I'm gonna be developing a neighborhood, I should probably like start with this. If that makes sense. Also, the range is pretty big. Huh. Okay, I could try to build one here, I guess, and then the, another one on the opposite side. I don't think I have to worry about decorations, right? Something like this? I think so. And then the same thing on the opposite side of the neighborhood, or whatever we're gonna call this thing. Maybe the road over here. Nice. And then try to build that architecture thing here as well. So it goes along with the road, and it should be somewhere over here. Like this? Yeah, perfect. Huzzah! I will turn this pathetic excuse of a destroyed city into a new gem of the empire. I'm starting to think about building like the lumber thing over here as well. Like a small mining lumber chopping operations over here, if that makes sense. Because later on I think I'm actually gonna develop a city over here. But having like a small outpost for lumber and stone on this side, I think is going to be quite a valuable asset to have. I mean, it's maybe a little bit too close to the middle of the city, but I think in the end it's actually going to be a good idea. Question is, do you plant trees?
Governor, we have a visitor.
Oh.
Our
What?
people may have shelter and work, but Pompeii is more than just a muddy settlement with quarries. If we are to restore its former glory, we must bring life back to its streets.
Right now, we barter with whatever little we have. But imagine a proper marketplace. A place where traders bring goods from afar, where people gather, converse, and prosper.
You're right. We're not just rebuilding ruins, we are rebuilding a city. A marketplace would do more than provide goods. It would be a symbol of growth and civilization.
Research and develop the market. Okay, broadcast design, enchanted stone harvesting from natural deposits found in the wilderness. Yeah, probably go with this thing as early as possible. Well expansion unlocks the knowledge of dig deeper wells, allowing a larger area to be supplied with fresh water and improve access to more citizens. Gravel roads, food production. Enchanted charts. Where is the mark? Ah, there it is. Marketplace. Okay, we should be able to get that there, no problem. Fishing. Yeah, probably gonna have to worry about some better food sources very soon. And yeah, I'm still thinking about getting that lumber operations over here. And maybe even the gatherer. Like, move the stuff from here to this side here. That makes sense. So how I have to develop this thing? I'm not quite sure what the gatherer is gathering. Like, that's the biggest problem. No? Did I build something? I think so. But I think it's actually going to be a valuable
There's
option.
plenty of fish in the waters near Pompeii, Governor. Best not waste it. Build a fishing hut and reap the sea's bounty.
Sure, whatever you are, kite stranger. Also, okay, there's this thing here, like the architect post. If I'm gonna make a road and then mimic the same thing on the opposite side, then basically we could try to do like symmetrical, like city building, I guess. So this thing will go here, and then I have to do the same thing over here. Okay, the biggest problem is that I'm not sure. Can we replant trees? Is there an option to replant trees? Because it says only that this guy harvests and replants trees. But it didn't say, will he plant trees on his own? And that's a little bit terrifying. Because eventually, if you're gonna play your cards wrong, then you can actually destroy the entirety of the of the trees on the map. That would be terrible. Right, you know what? I think I can actually build this thing here. Maybe like this. And you could try to have like some basic wood operations here as well. Shit. Could you like not destroy the trees? Like, actually don't hide them from me? I think it's okay to build it like this. I don't see any trees actually getting destroyed, and it's going to be next to each other. Right, hold on a second. Let's maybe change this a little bit. Because then the bonus from the research should apply to this. If I build it like this, I think. I hope that's how it's gonna work. So if I'm gonna make a road over here, will the tree actually remain? Perfect. Okay, that's exactly the shit I wanted to achieve over here. Now, we could try to get the gatherer as well. And just try to put it maybe away from potential trees. If I build you here, or maybe... Okay, I want to have like another mine over here, just in case. But... Okay, I could try to maybe... Wait, I can actually build you over here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and all of the trees remain, and I have like a little harvesting stone timber thingy operations over here, right? So we can try to later on remove that thing, and I still gonna have like the input. So that's great, and that basically means more construction materials, which is even better. Now I just have to get some more slaves, just in case. Okay, temporary, just build them as it goes. Like, that's not really important, because I shall change this thing later on. And now where the fuck is the market? No, that's a serious question. Where the fuck is the market?
Short on slave labor. Build more shelters so the city can accommodate additional workforce.
If I recall, you told me that you're gonna shut up about that. Where the fuck is the market? Ah, there it is. Okay, market. Provides citizens with food supplies, basic goods, and even luxurious items from the... something. Ah, it doesn't show the influence range. Okay. I could build this thing, I guess, here, and then the tavern on the opposite side. Is that a good idea? I don't know. I'm guessing we're gonna find out sooner than later. Or I could just slap it over here and make decorations around it. Yeah, I think that's actually going to be a good idea, but maybe just do it like this instead. Maybe like this. Nah, keep it like this. And then I can try to make additional housing on the opposite side. It's going to be awesome. I shall build the greatest of the cities. No, 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 no. Stop pressing the left mouse button, fat ass. Butterfingers. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, so how's the workforce? Workforce is okay. What else we could try to research? Analyze resource usage, improve efficiency, reducing input cost. Yes! More resources for me! The market is getting built. Look at this thing. If you ever want to build this building in Minecraft, there we go. That's how the blueprints go. And built. Nice! I love the models in this game. Like, the models are very nice.
Mother! Sister! You're finally here!
It's good to be home. Though home still needs a lot of work.
Pompeii looks so different from Rome. It's smaller, smells like smoke, and feels a bit rough.
Speaking of rough, have you seen the state of the people here? They look like they've been living in the wild.
They have been busy rebuilding the city.
That may be. But if we want to restore Pompeii's dignity, we should start with something simple, like a barber shop. Proper grooming is the mark of civilization.
Yeah, of course. The woman arrives and the first thing she wants is a barber. Obviously. Fine, woman. I'll listen. You're my wife after all. Okay, so this thing also has an influence range. Fuck. How the heck we gonna develop this thing? I mean, I could try to build it maybe like this. Let's stick to the idea that I'm building these things like around the corner, like this corner over here, right? If you didn't notice, most of my buildings that I built have its influence range and that little specific corner over there. So I hope it's actually going to be a good idea if I'm gonna build it over here. There we go. Okay, I can build it on some decorations around that thing. Love the market square though. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. I mean, again, coming from one guy, once I'm actually gonna have like lots of buildings around here because it's now, right now it's pretty empty. But once we're gonna have lots of buildings around this place, then this thing is actually gonna look like a real city. I really enjoy the models of those buildings. I like that they are so big, so beefy. What?
The city grows by the day. Markets are thriving, craftsmen work tirelessly, and people settle into their homes. But where do they gather to shape the future? Where do merchants strike deals and orators stir the crowds?
They meet in the streets. It is unworthy of a Roman city.
Exactly. In Rome, the Forum is not just a place, it is the heart of the empire. Pompeii must have its own Forum, Governor. Without it, we are merely a collection of homes and workshops, not a city.
Oh, perhaps that's why our home has turned into a hall of debates and complaints. Even the hunter came this morning seeking your judgment on the price of his goods.
This cannot go on. We need order, structure. A place where people come together, not in chaos, but with purpose. A forum, yes, but not just any forum. A monumental forum worthy of Pompeii's rebirth. A place that reminds every citizen we are not just survivors, we are Romans.
Sure. And of course what? I have to build this thing. Right, I'm kinda like thinking about building this thing over here. It is kinda like in the center of the entire map in a way. Would it make sense to build it here? Would it? I mean, if this would be south... Sorry, let's assume for a second that that side is north, right? So that's north, south, west, and east. So technically speaking, this should go, right? The forum would be on the corner of the main roads of the city, right? North, south, west, east. So I think it's actually going to be a good idea. Maybe I could try to Oh, we could try to build like this. Like literally put it in the center. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, something like this. Or maybe... Okay, make the fountain look like it's actually in the middle. Like completely in the middle of the city. There we go. It's probably like not very... Rome-like, according to historians and books. but I think for the purpose of this game, it should stop pressing the left arrow button, you fat finger. God fucking damn it. Okay. So this. I just hope that nobody's gonna burn down my forum because I've invested a lot of money into this bullshit. Nice. So this week is under construction. Let's see what else we could try to research. Clay pit, grain fields. Yeah, probably establishing like some food around here is going to be a good idea. Grain. Charcoal, clay pits. Carpenter develops plans for advanced woodworking facilities to produce essential tools and furniture. Maybe. Brickworks, iron mine, local clay supply. Okay. Field guardians improve hunting patrols to protection grain from wildlife, reducing crop losses, increasing yield by 10%. Okay. Wildwood collectors enchants wood harvesting from freely growing trees in the wilderness, providing a 10% harvesting wood. Okay, whatever. Mine durability. Improves excavation techniques. All miners and quarries lasts. What do you mean lasts? What? Huh? You wanna tell me that there's like a limited amount of stone over here? Wait, what? What do you mean lasts? This is the oh no. Oh no.
When planting farms, look for fertile land. Use the overlay system to
I forgot
find
about that.
the best spots.
Oh, there is actually like 1,000 stone over here. Wait, so what's gonna happen if I'm gonna destroy this? Oh, that sounds bad. What?
To Maximus, governor of Pompeii. By order of Emperor Trajan, you are to depart immediately for Dacia. You will report to the Roman military base in Nicopolis ad Istrum, where His Imperial Majesty awaits your arrival. You are to join Apollodorus of Damascus, the Emperor's chief engineer, in preparations for the construction of a great bridge over the Danube. The Emperor values your military experience from past campaigns in Pannonia, and believes your knowledge will be invaluable in securing this vital undertaking. Your presence will aid in ensuring the bridge's completion and maintaining stability on Rome's frontier. Additionally, the Emperor commands you to bring 200 units of fine Roman furniture to supply and furnish the military base at Nicopolis ad Istrum. To supply this effort, His Imperial Majesty grants you 1,000 denarii as an incentive. The campaign demands not only strength, but also the comforts befitting Rome's legions. Do not delay, Governor. The Emperor trusts in your abilities and awaits your arrival. Imperial command by order of Emperor Trajan.
Sure, no problem, Bob. Take horse. Huh. Well, that's unexpected. Right, Capital's workshop and stuff like that. Sure. Can I research that thing? Now, overlay for... Crime risk overlay. No. Fertility. Aha! Ah, fuck, I've built... I forgot about that! I've built on fertile ground. Son of a bitch. Ah, fuck. Okay, at least on the opposite side of the river there's some fertile ground. Somewhere over here. God damn it. I even built a forum of fertile... I forgot about that. It was in the demo. I did forget about it. Oh well. Nothing I can do about that thing right now. Huh. So what are we gonna actually... I mean, I think we're gonna try to make the farm network over here. Is this going to be a good idea? Well, it's close enough to the main city, I guess, for me not to worry about, I don't know, getting it destroyed by something. So it should be fine. I hope. Probably. Collect the furniture. Yeah, research capital workshop. Charcoal burner and stuff like that. Yeah. Working on that thing. Research completed. Good. So can I actually do anything on the forum? No. I'm just gonna stand over there and complain. Good. Very good. Right. Total unemployed 5. That's a bit of a problem. Wait. Can I get like information? Religion. Aha, so we get basically a lot of things. Right, because eventually I will have to rebuild the slaves neighborhood, I guess, in a different area. So I think I'm actually gonna do it next to the farms, if that makes sense. Grain field. Produces wheat and backbone of food supply. How does it work? How exactly does... Okay, for now, build it close to this thing, because it's not really important. I just want to see how the fields work. Okay, carpet is getting researched. So we're gonna get this thing. Do I have to build like a windmill or something? From the looks of it, no. So you just build this, and apparently it works. Somehow, it provides you with food, right? Grain. Oh shit, I just out of... I'm out of food! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no 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 no. Yeah, so we got a bit of a starvation problem.
You need to add farming plots to your grain field. Open the Fields panel and click Add Field to start growing crops.
Hold on, where is the Add Field? Ah, there it is. How big actually... It's field size. How big it's supposed to be? Ah, like this. Okay, place field on a area to increase its efficiency. Ah, it's not as big as I thought it's going to be. Well, shit. Ah, I see a problem over here. Because I won't be able to squeeze... Fuck. Huh, 3 tiles away, you say? Okay, we're gonna have to do the wells a little bit differently, I guess. Can I move the buildings? No, it's blocked. Do I have to like do advanced fishing? Oh yeah, I didn't do fishing. Let's do fishing, because that should also give me some food. Why I cannot move housing? Shit. I screwed up this thing a little bit. I screwed up a little tiny bit. Little tiny bit, I just screwed up. So I have to build the wells in a different place. Okay, fuck it. I fucked up, so now we just have to rebuild this thing. Sorry about that, guys. I hope you can actually forgive me somehow. Build one here, build one here. Actually, I mean, I can just leave the well over here as it is. I can just make something different over here. We should be fine. We'll see. If you have a lot of plebeians. Yeah, working on that thing. Right, farm, field. And get out the field over here. Ta-da! Ah, still missing...
short on slave labor. Build more shelters so the city can accommodate additional workforce.
Oh, how about I'm gonna just upgrade the existing ones, huh? How about that? Oh, I have to research it first. I have to research the shelter first. Research the shelter for the homeless first, Governor. Great. Bigger problem is... Okay, we have to worry about carpeting now. I mean... Charcoal burner, clay pit. Where is exactly the carpenter thingy? Basic goods. There it is. Crafts wooden goods from furniture essential for city development and production. Furniture. Do we have any upgrades for this thing? Mine durability. Look at clay supply. Field guardians. Okay, go with this thing, that's for sure. Granary. Plan an efficient storage system to preserve grain resources for long-term stability. Probably should try to get that thing as well. Farm production basics. Plus production. Okay. Get all of those things. Output boost basic. Huh, that's also pretty nice, I guess. Brickworks. Pottery. Flame flow. Aha. So, the basic idea over here, if you notice, is basically build stuff next to each other for additional, like, the benefits. Analyze the benefits of strategic placement between gatherers, huts, and hunting camps. Ah! Didn't know about that thing. Boost production. Ensures a more suitable supply for the city. Ooh! Okay. Get this. I cannot get this. Hello? Why I cannot research this thing? But basically, all of this shit has to be researched. And we need to get the hunting camp somewhere closer to this. Okay, new idea. Yeah, but that's a stupid... Shut up! Perfect. I'm trying to find, is there like anything, any benefits for the carpenter, but I don't see any at the very moment. Let's see for cloth production. Saltworks. Expand fleet, weaponsmith, armor shop, butcher's shop. Triumph Arch, that's not the thing I need at the very moment. Yeah, I don't think there's actually any benefits for the for the carpenter and furniture production. Yeah, so I can just build it whatever I want from the looks of it. Okay. Let's slap you. Huh, that's a very good question. Where exactly I'm gonna build this thing? Are you the same size as this thing? You are! Oh. Okay. Okay. How about them? Oh, maybe having it next to the main roads is not gonna be such a good idea. I may have accidentally fucked up a little bit. Huh. Okay, know what? New idea. Goodbye. Listen! It's part of the development plan. And now because we got this thing built, and this thing is gonna remain over here, I'm gonna upgrade the living shit. All the upgrades. So we're gonna have like good food production over here. There we go. Okay, same goes for this thing. Right, just denari, wood and stone. I can afford all of that, no problem. There we go. And same goes for you, I guess.
We're running short on slave labor. Build more
Yeah,
shelters so the
shut
city
up.
can accommodate
No, we
additional
don't.
workforce.
Forester camp. This thing can actually get destroyed. And same goes for this. Alright. Back to civil workforce.
The Emperor does not issue request. He gives orders. The furniture for his military base must be gathered without delay. Every moment wasted is an insult to His Majesty's expectations.
Just ignore the fact that I've just destroyed by mistake the fucking carpenter's building. God damn it. Do not destroy this building. By the Lord of God. There we go. Upgrade's done. Now I just have to play the waiting game for this thing to get fulfilled. Good job, Neo. Shut up. Field size 192. How the hell am I supposed to calculate this thing? Shit. I want to have farms over here, but if we have to actually calculate this thing, it's going to be a bit of a problem. Also, I don't have a bridge. Yeah, if I want to have farms over here, I need to figure out how to make a bridge first. Low stock. I know there's low stock. You didn't tell me anything new, you know that? Like, I honestly already knew about that. Okay, almost 200 wood. I mean, furniture. Looks pretty nice. Though, yeah, okay. The ground doesn't match.
The Emperor calls, and duty leads me to Dacia. But this city is far from finished, and its people still need guidance. I leave its future in your hands.
Pompeii will endure, as it always has. I will see to its growth, as you would.
And I will uphold the order you have built. The people will not be without leadership.
They will not stand alone, Governor. I will remain at their side, offering counsel and ensuring the city stays on course. Your vision will not falter in your absence.
Then I leave with a steady heart. Take care of each other and of Pompeii. When I return, I expect to see a city even greater than the one I leave behind today.
And we expect to see you return whole. Not just in honor, but in body as well. Be careful.
May the gods watch over your
sure,
journey,
he's
Father.
gonna probably be dead. So funny. Right, what else we needed? I need to dig this thing. There we go. Right, where is the basic bridge construction? Brickworks, flame flow, mine durability, local clay supply. How do I build bridges? Oh, when granary and grain farm are built next to each other, the granary gains plus 20% storage space for grain. That's nice. Warehouse. Output basic boosts. Where the fuck is the basic there it is. Ugh. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I have to go all the way over there. Ooh. Input costs. Okay, that actually could be very useful, but I need to get tools and bricks. Great, so that means we need to get an iron mine and the rest of this bullshit as well. Have some. That also includes clay.
With the war draining supplies, traders are bringing less grain by the day. Soon, even the wealthiest will struggle to find bread. We cannot afford to wait. Pompeii must secure its own food supply.
I had hoped we would have more time. But you are right. We cannot rely on trade alone. What do you suggest?
Wheat, domina, the foundation of every Roman meal. If we plant now, We can ensure the city's survival before shortages grow worse.
My father left the city in our hands. We will not fail him. I will find the best land, gather the workers, and secure the wheat. We begin at once.
Whatever the kid fucking said. Right, the lack of storage over here starts to terrify me a little bit, to be honest with you. And right, so we need to develop. Hi.
Strange, isn't it? Just as your husband leaves, the flow of goods slows to a trickle. No pottery, no furniture. The people are left wanting. A city without comforts is a city of unrest, Domina.
Is this your doing, Sula?
I am but a humble observer of Roman politics. Earning the Emperor's favor is one thing, but winning over the plebeians, that is a battle you will have to fight yourself.
A battle? No, Sula. This is manipulation. You seek to break the people's trust.
Break trust? No, no. I simply let nature take its course. If Pompeii cannot provide for its own, the people will find leaders who can. But first, I will enjoy watching you struggle.
He is gone, but his shadow lingers. If we do not act, unrest will take hold. A pottery workshop will allow us to provide what the people lack.
We must act now. Our people will have what they need, as they always
sure,
have.
Whatever. Charcoal burner. Yeah, so do we get any benefits for building these things together? When a clay pot is next to a pottery, the pottery has 10% upkeep. Okay, minus. When the charcoal burner is near brickworks, brick production rises by 10%. Alright, that makes a lot of sense. Is there like anything else? Smelting proximity. Fueling, charcoal burner near blacksmith, the forge produces whatever. Granary, okay, whatever. Trade posts, vineyards. Yeah, I don't think there's actually like in relation to those two things because I was already trying to plan this thing around. So, clay pit is here. And then the pottery. Right. So we need to develop pottery. Okay, and everything else? Pottery workshop, clay pit, and charcoal burner. Is there like enough information about the charcoal burner though? No, only that it has to be built next to the brickworks. For the looks of it. Okay, we can work with that. Temporarily, I'm gonna build this thing, let's say here. Just to have like the basic coal production. Input is 4 wood. Okay, we should manage, no problem. This thing terrifies me a little bit more though. Yeah, we're gonna need to get like additional lumber production somewhere over here. Why the fuck I'm using so much lumber? On what exactly I'm using so much lumber? That worries me. On this? Oh. Okay, that actually would explain a lot. Hold on, can I limit the amount of... Huh. How do I... Huh, so I have to probably do like some research because I cannot lower it manually. Okay, sure. Anything else? I don't think so. Clay pit. Okay, so want to have the clay pit over here, I guess. And then we need to have...
You seek Fortuna's blessing for a man far from home.
Yes. My husband fights for Rome. I ask only for his safe return.
Fear not. The gods have not turned their eyes from him. But tell me, Domina, do you only pray for his return? Or for Pompeii's future?
The city struggles. Food, goods, even faith wavers in uncertain times.
A city without bread does not stand, but a city without spirit and culture is already lost. Remember this as you guide your people.
Whatever you say, woman, whatever you say. Also, okay, so this is also where potentially all of my lumber could be going. Right. Need to develop that stupid bridge sooner than later. But I'm blocked. Okay, new plan. We're gonna need... right, I have to build this thing again. So, build it... Crap, where the fuck I can actually build this thing? Okay, build it over here, I guess. And then build this thing. It's gonna probably destroy a tree or two. Well, shit. Is across the road counts? Okay, whatever, just slap it over here. That should increase my lumber production.
Build
again.
more shelters so the city can accommodate additional workforce.
Can I upgrade them? I can upgrade them. No, I cannot upgrade them. I forgot about the upgrade thingy. Alright, whatever. Get me 2 more of those. It's all about slaves, boys. It's all about having more slaves in the city. So, you gonna build this thing? Current week. Okay, we are okay with gold. We are okay with food. Basic goods. We're not okay with this thing. Because I'm using 40. Ooh. Definitely gonna have to do something about the furniture production. Because right now we are not meeting the demands, which is a slight problem. Alright, upgrade this. Upgrade it again. And I'm missing slaves. Nice. What the fuck? What the hell is going on over here?
The city can accommodate.
The ground. It moved. Again.
Vesuvius stirs. Ash in the air, just as it once was.
Stay calm. Do not panic. This is not the end of Pompeii. Follow the orders and return to your homes.
Volcanic ash reduction. This is field yield. Out of 60 days. What the hell is this? Even the fucking gods are against me in this mission? Oh, nice. We're like also starting to like plebeians. Nice.
No, this isn't how it was meant to be. The city trembles, the sky falls. This is not the will of men, but of gods. Damn them all. I must get out, away from this cursed place. Let the fools stay and pray.
Get back here, Sula! Get back here, I say to you! You pathetic coward! Get back here! Oh, shit, goddammit. Alright, probably gonna have to worry about a few things here and there. Right. Build more of this. And also we need some more water supply. Right, if I'm gonna do it like this... Hey! I can actually see something! Nice, okay. So I think we got...
As if I would flee like some frightened fool. Urgent matters called me away. But now that the dust has settled, I return to restore order.
Yeah, goddamn fucking plebeian.
As long as Sula controls the merchants, we must remain at his mercy. We need our own trade route, one that he cannot touch.
I will not let this city starve under his shadow. Pompeii will not bow to him or anyone else. We build a port. No more delays.
A port will give us control. If we can trade directly with nearby cities, his blockade means nothing.
Then we must start with the foundation. Bricks. A brickworks will give us what we need to begin construction.
Then see it done. Sula thinks he can tighten his grip around Pompeii. Let him try. We will be stronger than ever.
Jesus, I think she got pissed on this entire thing. Construct the brickworks to produce the materials needed for building the port. Yeah, that's the other thing, man. I'm gonna probably try to do in the future episodes. If you want to try this wonderful game yourself, not to do, there's going to be a link in the description below as always. Now, as I said, this is a one-man project. You can clearly see that thing by the amount of, like so far, complexity of the game. But I do have to admit one thing. It has its own little charm. Like, it just works. It looks nice. It looks very nice. And then once I'm gonna actually start to do some decorations, then this city I think is actually gonna look really nice. I'm gonna of course move the slave neighborhood across the river once I'm gonna develop like some farming area over here. But basically, to be honest with you, as I said, I've played Caesar 3. I've played Caesar 4. I have, let's say, okay memory of Caesar 4, which was an okay game. Like, in my opinion, Caesar 3 was still a lot better than Caesar 4. But the thing is with Caesar is that there was like one thing I never liked about that game. It was basically the scaling. Like, the scaling of that game, because of the engine limitations and stuff like that, was something that annoyed the living shit out of me. And this feels like appropriate successor to Caesar. like, maybe I'm jumping a little bit too far with this conclusion, but to be honest with you, so far, I had way more fun with this than I had with Caesar 4. Of course, there are like other games where you build yourself a Roman city, but, well, obviously, Caesar is like a different thing. And, as I said, I played Caesar 4, it was like, yeah, okay, whatever, you just build cities. Sure, Caesar 3 was way more fun. And this feels a lot more Caesar-like than Caesar 4 ever did, in my personal opinion. I may be wrong, I could be wrong, I'm not saying I'm right. But, so far, this is going very good. Like, this shows great promises. I like where this thing is going. I think it would be in early access. I'm not quite sure how the developer is gonna handle this entire thing once the game's gonna hit Steam, because as I said, I'm recording this thing before the release of the game on Steam. So it could be that the footage you will see will be completely changed. Maybe he's gonna change something completely. I don't know. I'll leave that thing for you to discover on your own. And I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you're gonna give Pompeii a chance yourself. And I hope you will build yourself a grand city that will be remembered for the ages. But for now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna quit my rambling and leave this thing as it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you a lot. I'll see you all in the next video.